All right, hey guys, how's everyone doing? So I made a video about this a really long time ago. I made it, another one like this in about February of 2018. And judging by the title, I've gotten a lot more bikes since then. Last time I only had two. This time I have all these glorious bikes. So today, I'm going to be going over them in detail, showing you all the ones I have. So yeah, enjoy. All right, so first we have my dirt jumper, and this is my dirt jumper. This is the one I got most recently, probably, I don't know, a few months ago, probably like 1 or 2 months ago. It's great. I usually ride it downtown on the Richmond jumps, and I used to have a BMX bike, got rid of that because it wasn't working for me. Upgraded to this dirt jumper. It's fantastic. It'll probably last me a while, and it's a great bike to have. No complaints about it. It's probably a good weight for what size it is. I believe it's made of chromoly steel. It's got 26-inch wheels, and I really like this green color. Comment down below what I should name it, because I haven't really gotten a name for it yet. I was going to name it the Watermelon, but my other bike is named the Watermelon, so yeah. What should I name this thing? Alright, so next one, you guys have seen this one before. This is my 2012 Specialized Stumpjumper EVO. That was the one actually featured in my old bike group video. I got it in 2017. It's been absolutely fantastic all these years. I've replaced a handful of parts on it. New bars, new grips. Actually, I just recently, yesterday actually, replaced both these tires. That was the video I just made. Seat's great. I actually took the dropper post off, and now it's just a solid seat post. This bike has had the snot beat out of it because the previous owner also beat the snot out of it, but it's a great bike. I'll probably use it for like the trails downtown. Taking it to Bryce, snowshoe. I honestly love this bike, and probably never gonna get rid of it ever. So it's a solid bike, great components. It's a keeper. Oh, and it's called, I named it the Clapper because the suspension is completely clapped out. So yeah. All right, so this next one is one of my absolute most prized possessions. This is my 2015 Kona Process 167. Oh man, I love this thing. I got it recently, also a few months ago, and it is now my main bike of choice for big downhill parks. I ride it downtown sometimes too, but it's a really beefy bike. It's got 170 millimeters of travel in the front and 167 millimeters of travel in the rear. Dropper post is great. It's got race face Chester pedals. It's honestly a great bike. This is the one that's called the Watermelon just because of it's got that green and red. I love everything about it. Great components, all stock parts except for the stem. Oh, and it's got this Fidlock water bottle cage, and the cool thing about that is it's a magnetic water bottle cage, so the bike, it just flips on and flips off. Honestly, this bike's great. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. It's great. That's all pretty much I have to say about it. Dropper post is down, and then just, there we go. And yeah, fantastic bike. All right, next is an interesting one y'all have never seen before. This is my 2008 Allen cyclocross bike. It's got an Allen fork. I actually built this from the frame up. I had an old frame sitting in our shed that wasn't being used. And so through a mix of parts that we already had, parts off of like Pink Bike and also some used bike shop parts, I was able to throw this thing together. It is a custom paint job, carbon fork, and it's a great bike. It ran me about, I don't know, probably, I actually don't know how much it ran me, but it's great. It's got these cantilever brakes. I like riding it around. It's got this really nice red bar tape. Don't have a name for it yet. Comment down below what I should name it. Great bike. Fun for long road rides. All right, next is something you have probably seen a lot on this channel, and that is my Nimbus Oracle 27.5 mountain unicycle. It is a 2016 unicycle. A few upgrades I've made. It is definitely not stock. A few upgrades I made. I put this new Chris Holm Fusion 1 saddle on with this T-bar, which is great. The old saddle, it really sucked because, I mean, it would like chafe really a lot and it just was uncomfortable. We don't need to get into that, but it was not good. So this one is good. I also just today installed these brand new VCX cranks, and right now I have them on the 120 millimeter setting. So this is great. I've had it for a few years. It's my go-to unicycle. Probably gonna have it, I don't know, 10 to 20, 30 more years. So I can't remember if I have a name for this or not. Comment a name. All right, and finally, this is what started all, like my whole unicycling career. I've had this one. This is the longest bike unicycle. This is the longest unicycle I've had, longer than all my bikes, all my other unicycles combined. This was my brother's before it was mine. It is 20-inch, just casual street unicycle. I think it's a Schwinn model. I don't know where we got it. Actually, I think we got it at AG's Bicycles about, I don't know, 19 minus 7, like 14 years ago it had to be. He started to ride this and I was like, man, that is so cool. I want to learn. But it has been through a lot. As you can tell, it's very rusty. The wheel is not straight, but it's what I learned on. And I still ride it. I still do some trials, but it definitely does not get as much action as it used to. But I gotta keep it in because it's what started out as, it's what started my whole unicycle experience. It's not something you can just get rid of. So that pretty much wraps it up for all my bikes. So 2 mountain bikes, a dirt jumper, a road bike, and 2 unicycles. And I definitely need more bikes. Always gonna need more bikes because, as everyone knows, it's the N+1 formula for how many bikes you own, N being the number of bikes you currently own, and you always need to add 1 more. So comment down below what bike I should get next. I'm probably not actually gonna get one, but I definitely need more. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to drop a like. Remember to comment any names for any of my bikes. I've already got the watermelon and the clapper. I've just got a couple more that need to be named. A lot of people think it's weird to name bikes / inanimate objects, but I think it needs personality. It doesn't have personality. You can't, it's just not right. It's gotta have a name. So I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe, drop a like. See you guys in the next video.